Hi, I'm Jim Knotts, President and CEO of the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Fund. Welcome to today's virtual reading of the names. 2022 marks the 40th anniversary of the dedication of the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C. As part of our commemoration, we'll host an in-person reading of the names at the wall from November 7th through 10th, 2022, when all 58,281 names on the wall will be read aloud. In the lead up to that event, we'll be reading names each day online while sharing the photos of these heroes. For our daily virtual reading, the names of the service members will be read by month and day of death between the years 1956 and 1975 in alphabetical order for the given day. We apologize in advance for any mispronunciations. Know that our readers are doing their best to honor these service members. We hope you'll listen and watch each day and share with others as we remember and honor those who gave their lives during the Vietnam War.
Daniel Laverne Ackerman, Newell F. Applegate Sr., Jesse Arendando, William F. Baggs Jr., Howard Eugene Beagle, John Thomas Boone, Stephen J. Barefsky, Ronnie Franklin Banham, Sherrick Camden Britton, Aubrey Allen Bryan, Gary Lee Burke, Frank Harry Bushy, Donald Eugene Calhoun, Socencio Cordoza, Jimmy Carrillo, Leonard Alexander Carter, Harry Franklin Carver, William Thomas Cavanaugh, Billie Jean Channel, Joseph Clarkin, Clyde Cecil Collins, Christopher Cronkite, George Albert F. Dashow Jr., William John Daubert, Ronald Davis, Danny Lee Dawson, Gerald Anthony Decker, George Noble Deverall, Dwight Montgomery Durham, James Herbert Edwards, Lawrence William Eller, Lonnie Dale Evans, Michael Lee Farley, Robert Nathan Feisler, David R. Fisher, James Wilbur Foster, John Howden Franks, Joseph Gary Galambos, Alan Robert Galt, Francis Xavier Gawarski, Willie Edward Glover, Robert Lester Groff, Earl Russell Grove, Alan Dewey Hanlon, Chip Russell Harrison, Randall Lee Hawk, Jack Allen Hawley, Greg Neal Henderson, William Arthur Herring, Michael Ward Herrera, James Wesley Hintz, Kimmy Dean Hobbs, Thomas Edward Hoffer, Charles J. Hoffman III, James T. Howard, Thomas James Huckabee, Dennis Fox Hughes, Dennis Earl Yon, Wayne Clifford Jester, Robert Allen Gins, Ronald Lee Johnson, Ralph Wayne Jones, David Coleman Kays, Daniel Scott Keith,
Raymond E. Keller, Jr., Eric Melvin Kelly, Jack Lloyd King, Steve Clarick, Robert James Klein, Joseph P. Kramer, Michael Hugh Lamb, Jody Mack Langley, Lowell Floyd Largent, Donald Gerald Lee, Michael Wayne Lizarraga, Gary Dan Locken, Donald Eugene Long, Philip Michael Long, Thomas Michael Lowe, Douglas Craiglow Mabey, Robert Warren Madsen, Charles Anthony Meyer, Thomas George Manderfeld, Stephen Wayne Manis, Robert John Marcantoni, Robert Donald Marco, Harry William Martin, Dwight Andrew Maslinski, Ricky David Mauney, Andrew C. McCartney, Martin Terrence McDonald, Stephen Lee McFarland, Edgar Robert Melton, Willie Robert Michaelick, John Lewis Morgan, Jr., Brian Thomas Mukai, Richard Lemoyne Murray, Salvador Martinez Nava, Jonathan Neal, Joseph Stephen Nemeth, John Gordon Nurse, John Francis O'Grady, Francis Joseph O'Reilly, Stanley John Otmar, Samuel Joseph Paget, James Andres Polenick, Jr., Wendell L. Payne, Donald Robert Perkins, Jr., Hugh Michael Pettit, Alfred N. Potter, William Powell, Edwin Holland Pumphrey, Charles Allen Purcell, Joseph A. Puryear, Robert Willis Retz, Jackie Lee Ratcliffe, Martin John Reedy, Oliver Eugene Reynolds, Jr., Lionel LaRue Robinson, John Charles Rose, Ronald Stephen Rossini, Frank D. Ryan, Jr., Ronald Paul Schwerer, Ronald Thomas Shelton, Albert Lawrence Shimmick, Donald Wayne Sistrunk, Wayne Albert Slankard, Marvin Gene Smith,
Ildefonso Sola Maldonado, Robert Joseph Sowinski, Joseph Frank Spinichia, Gail Stouffer, Jr., Kevin Arley Stout, Walter Sparing Strahan, Edward W. Strain, Tom Kermit Tingle, Harold Tompkins, Ronald Joseph Toward, Michael Peter Umel, Theodore D. Van Straveren, Gordon David Walensky, Roy Walker, Isom Merrill Walker, Tommy Dale Walker, Thomas L. Waterman, Leroy Boyd Webb, Richard Lee Whiteman, Charles Earl Wilcox, Jr., Richard Allen Williams, Maxie R. Williams, Jr., Jesse Laverne Willoughby, Ronald Joseph Wachkiewicz, Robert Norman Wright, Logan Dale Young, Stanley Zalewski, Jr., Eugene Constantino Zamora,